course from my side on Unacademy, on the Unacademy CAT-alyst channel, and this is the next installment of my live course. And we are doing in this course, just want to make sure that I'm visible to all of you and also audible to all of you. So I'm just checking my YouTube feed. Yeah. So hi everyone, welcome to the session. And we are starting off with a fresh paper where I actually want to discuss questions from the CAT 2017 paper in this course, and we'll straight away start looking at it. And as I always tell you, it's very important to learn from your from past questions, because it gives you two perspectives. First perspective it gives you when you do things from past questions. The first perspective it gives you is that it gives you a perspective of what kind of or what depth individual questions are taking you to. It gives you a perspective of that, the depth you need to go to with individual questions and individual chapters. And it's a very good way to actually analyze whether you are ready for the CAT on that chapter with every question. Actually, it's very good way to analyze whether you're ready for the exam or not. There could be only two things on every chapter: you're ready for or every question type. You're ready for it or you're not ready for it. There is no third possibility. So, and since aptitude is not something that can be measured with a meter, the past year questions provide us a great opportunity. Previous year questions provide us a great opportunity to understand the degree of difficulty that they were looking at various times, the degree of preparedness they want from your side at various times. So these things make a big difference to your ability to understand or understand what you need to do your preparation, and not just understand. It's also about strategizing. So to understand and strategize for your next bit with respect to your prep processes, your prep requirements. So it becomes very important. So what I suggest to all my students is that you should look at when you're trying to look at preparing for the CAT, and when you go through your previous year questions, every question should be seen as an opportunity. Every question, not on a basic, not on an overall level, not on a test level, but on every question is seen as an opportunity, because it points to you what you need to learn and how much more you need to learn. So because especially in quants, every question elicits certain responses from you. So it requires you to react in a certain way. Am I audible or not to all of you? Let me just check my net speed here, because I think I'm breaking off. So hopefully after this, I'm just reconnecting to my wired connection. Yeah, so I hope you guys should be able to see me now, and the problem in the breaking problem in the video should stop now. So as I said, every question elicits a response from you, and that response essentially depends on specific points in the question or specific triggers in the question. Every question has triggers inside the exam, and when you're trying to prepare yourself for CAT, as I said, every question has to be seen from the viewpoint of of can I solve this right now? A. B. If I can't solve this right now, what are the things I need to learn? What are the practice I need to do, etc. So that I can actually be in a position where I can start solving something like this. So this becomes an important aspect of your prep journey, and nothing like previous year questions, because if you try to do it with questions from practice material, practice sources, I know you use my books. A lot of you use my books. So if you try to do the same thing from practice material and practice sources, what happens is that you end up simulating the kind of questions that you get. But as I said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So the best way to understand is whether you are ready for questions for that chapter or not is just look at the questions from the chapter. So what I suggest to you is, apart from doing a year by year analysis of the exam कि कौन सा exam का paper कितना tough था etc. Apart from doing that, वो तो करो ही, but apart from doing that, also do a question type wise analysis of the paper. Do a question type analysis, question wise or chapter wise analysis. So what you do is select all the questions from a chapter, or get a list of all the questions on a chapter that have been asked in CAT, IIFT, NMAT. NMAT you might not be able to get the last few years papers. So, but ZAT definitely. So 3 exams are must do: CAT, IIFT, and ZAT. And what you do is you collect all the questions of let's say if you're trying to check whether you're ready on number systems or not. So what you do is you pick up the number systems questions from all these papers. CAT you will get from CAT maybe 98 to 2008 or 99 to 2008 you can look at. One, and you can also look at from 2017 to 2019. Beach ke papers you will not get. 9 to 16 wale papers you will not get, because those papers are not available in the public domain. So if somebody tells you that you have those papers available, I think I'm still having certain net issues. Let me just check once more. So my net issue should not be there because my net is seemingly okay. But let's see. Let's just try to continue the session. So as I said, CAT me will get 99 to 2008 and 2017 to 19. You'll get these 10, 13 years of papers. 9 to 16 ka paper you will not find because it is not available in the public domain. And anybody who tells you that they have the 9 to 16 paper, they really do not have, because nobody has those 9 to 16 papers. First of all, there's a big contention about 9 to 16 का paper क्या था, because between 2009 to 2011, CAT would be held in approximately 20 days, and across 20 days, 2 slots each. That would be where the CAT was. So you'll not get the papers between that time. So 99 to 2008 and 17 to 19. Look at CAT. ZAT, look at the last 10 years, 10, 12 years. And IIFT, you look at the last 10, 12 years again. So you'll get access to this much. Am I audible now, Ravi? So let's. I'll come back to the strategy part a little bit later because there's some breakage happening in the connection, uh, which I don't know the reason why. So we'll first start with this question for you today. So try this question. This is the first question for you to try. I'm giving you a couple of minutes. I don't know whether my net is failing on my computer or my broadcast. Let me just check. Or on my view on my mobile. So it could be two ways. So if you guys are able to hear me correctly, that means my broadcast is okay. So this is the first question for today, which I want you to look at, and hopefully we can move smoother from this point. So if you look at this question, ये क्वेश्चन बोल रहा है कि अरुण's present age in years is 40% of Barun's. So this has a reaction in maths which says that Arun's present age is 40% of Barun's. So if I take Arun's age as A and Barun's age is B, if I take this as my numbers, as the variables, so Arun's age is 40% of Barun's, means Arun is equal to 0.4 B or 4 by 10 B. So this is the first reaction in this question, and then we move ahead to the next statement. And in another few years, Arun's age will be half of Barun's age. So there are few years, let's say n years. N years, Arun's age will be half of Barun's age. A plus n is equal to 0.5 B plus n. This is what this would structure as. And if I look further from this point, to what the question is asking, the question is asking by what percentage will Barun's age increase during the period. Now, typically, normal age questions, we would have expected two equations, two unknowns, and solve it there, but this is two equations